I wanted to show you how cool this is. It is a snow cone machine slash blender all in one. I'm going to show you exactly how to use the snow cone side, the tips and tricks that I found with it, and then I'm also going to show you using the smoothie blender side. So with the snow cone side, it does recommend, well, it tells you to do less than 1 inch. So if you have like ice from a freezer like I have, I actually just did it on crushed because it comes out kind of long. It's like about 2 inches, an inch and a half. So I did it on crushed, and then it came out to about an inch as the biggest pieces. And that I found has worked so much better. It's also really cool because if you have frozen fruit and stuff, you can freeze that. So you can get an ice tray and put a little bit of water in it and the fruit, freeze that, and then use that in here to be able to create different tastes and stuff. So super cool. I really love the ice that this makes. It isn't like the super crunchy ice. It's very like it's more on the fine side, which is really nice. It's also really easy to use. So it comes with two, here I'm going to plug it in just in case, but it comes with two different attachment. So it's got the snow cone and then the blender, and I'll show you the blender in a second. But with the snow cone, it has this attachment right here to be able to let out all of the shaved ice that you're making, and then it also has the blade. So the blade can actually come off, and when I'm not using it, I will take the blade off, and then the blade has its own case that it comes with. And with the blade, when I first did it, I was worried that I had the blade on wrong, but there's actually like a groove right there that is also on here as well. So it's the only way that you can get it on, and that is how you will put it on. So that makes it really easy. And then once you're not using it, you can store it away so it doesn't like stay in here, and it stays protected. And then you've got the lid, and then in here is where you put all of the ice chunks. And then on the actual blender, oh my gosh, wait, I will come back to this actually. But on the actual blender, there is a lock and an unlock. So you can see on here, it's got like these grooves. So you'll just slide it in here until it like fits in there nicely. Wait, what am I doing wrong? There we go. And then you just slide it to lock it, and then it's in there tightly. With the blender stand itself, it's super cool because it has suction on the bottom. I love that so much. That way my blender is not going to be moving around as I'm doing stuff, especially with the like shaved or the snow cone shaved ice part, because it is literally crushing ice and shaving it down. It can be kind of loud, and it can be like just a lot of vibration. So it's nice to be able to have that suction there so that your blender doesn't move. And then you've got the lid. The lid also has a nice little groove. And then with this, you actually will like push it down when it's ready. So there is two different ways to blend. There is a pulse, and then a one to just have it go on its own. And then the pulse is just like a pulse. But I have to put this on. And then this also has like a nice little like slot for you to be able to put stuff in. Okay, so we're going to start this. Like I said, a little bit loud, but I'll show you the ice that it makes after. So this is what the ice looks like. It's very like finely crushed, and it is just like perfect for snow cones, for all of the things that you want with it. And like I said, you can do like different flavors by freezing different things. Like you could even freeze Coke if you wanted to, or orange juice, and make like an orange Julius or other things. So super fun. And then I'll unplug this, and then you can just rotate this off and just start using the blender. So I'm going to actually make a protein shake for you. And this is literally what I have every morning. So it's really nice to be able to have, and like my son will share this with me too. So it's nice to be able to have like a nice tall cup. So the cup holds a maximum of 20 ounces. And then like other little blender ones, you just twist this on nice and snug, and then you slide it in here. I like to shake it beforehand. You slide it in here upside down, twist to lock it, and then I will plug it in and have it blend. And then you can do the pulse. And then it's so nice because it does such a great job. And then it also comes with a lid to be able to just switch this off and be able to drink straight from the cup. So this is such a cool device because you can do so much with one thing. And as you noticed, like I haven't cleaned out the snow cone part of it yet, but I've still been able to use the blender part. So it's not something where you like have to clean off one thing to be able to use the next. Super, super cool device. Like I said, it's got suctions on the bottom to keep it sturdy, to keep it from sliding around. And then it's super easy to use. It's just got two dials, the number 1 and then the 0 obviously, and then a pulse, and then you can lock it in. So this has been so cool and so great. So I hope this review was helpful, and if it was, feel free to follow for more.